Gravity here. We've been testing the Solomon shift in the anti-gravity mode on some uphill tours, and we discovered that the wings here on the shift interfere with the plastic on my Scott boot. Looking at the specification, the Scott boot is quite a bit wider than the AT standard. So we took the Dremel tool to the boots and removed just a little bit of material, and that solved the interference problem. But that was causing some problems on entry and a lot of friction and in that mode, and then it was hard to lock out because the material there was interfering. So we fixed that with the Dremel tool. The next thing we discovered was these spring boxes. You can see it's hollow here. I decided that that would be nice and lightweight and save material, but that actually here, when it's going opening and closing, when you're telemarking, kind of acts like a shovel in kind of near freezing conditions. Those filled up with snow, and it had a little bit of snow buildup. It wasn't enough to cause any functional problems, but for the future, to prevent that, we filled that up. These are just some plugs we had made, but the final parts, that'd be filled up just to prevent that from filling up with snow. Don't know how I missed that, but that's why we test. And then the other bonehead move I made was I decided to transport these on the car, I would hook the leash onto the ring of the quick release lever. And then when I went to step in and put the leash on, I partially pulled out the lever, clipped it with my boot, and happily skied on it. And it lasted for a few runs, but eventually it worked its way out. But normally that's in there and locked. So you can put a bolt in here if you don't need the removable spring box feature, and of course it'll be more secure. But if you don't do bonehead moves like me, you'll be just fine. Thanks for listening.